Hey everyone, it is me again, Nicholas Salako. Welcome back to this channel. It's really been a while. Yes, I know it's been a while. And on this channel, I try to give you information, make you stay updated about the opportunities abroad and how you can study, apply, and also the steps to take to study abroad if that is your dream. I know not everyone has the tendency to want to study outside of their country. But if you feel like that's what you want to explore, that's what you want to do, you feel like that is what God is calling you to do, you know, you can always come back to this channel for latest information about traveling abroad, whether it is the US, the UK, or the European Schengen nation. You are at the right place. You are in the right spot. So welcome. It's been a really, really long week with the death of Pope Francis and so many other things happening around the world. We pray for peace in the world and we pray for more political stability in Ukraine, Russia, Middle East, Congo, Nigeria, and so many things. So we pray that God intervenes in the humanity and the human world that we live in. So today I will be speaking to you from my experience firsthand on a very particular topic. And so many people have reached out to me about so many questions. I'm sorry if I've not been able to respond to your questions. I will do that as soon as I get the time. Trust me on that. And I noticed that there are so many people stuck in the Middle East. That's maybe Dubai, Oman, Qatar, Brunei, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, and they really, really, really dream of studying abroad or no studying in Europe and other stuff, but they do not know how to go about it. They feel stuck. So today I am here to give you a first-hand experience on how you can migrate from UAE, whether it is Qatar, whether it is Oman, whether Yemen, wherever you are in the Arabian Peninsula. I'm here today to help you from my experience, take you through the process of actually applying and getting your visa to the US or to the Schengen, whether you are in no matter where you are in the Middle East. So listen to this video and I hope you get something for yourself. So the first step is that you really have to know what you want to study. Okay, and this channel particularly I try to talk about educational pathways only. I don't know about any other route. The only route I know is education, so I'm going to be focusing on that. So if you are a young person and you are in the Middle East, it doesn't matter wherever you are in the Middle East, and you really really want to study abroad, you really, really want to study in a country aside from your country, from your own country of origin or the country of residence, as the UAE. My time, I was in Dubai. And while I was in Dubai, I also had the opportunity to visit almost all the Arabian Peninsula Emirates. So in Dubai, Dubai is an emirate in the UAE, and the UAE is a country, right? So we have seven emirates in that country. I was residing in Sharjah at the time, so Sharjah is also one of the emirates. I remember I stayed in Al Nada in Charger. It was a beautiful experience and beautiful people as well. But again, you're a young person, you really want to study abroad. The first thing you need to do is to know the type of program you want to go for. What do I mean by that? Is that if you want to go for undergrad, that is, if you've never done undergrad before or college before, if you've not had your bachelor's degree before, you would likely want to apply for bachelor's overseas, right? And if you've had your bachelor's before and you came to Dubai, maybe let's say you're working right now and you feel like, okay, you want to go for masters, right? I know sometimes because of the name, the Middle East and, so many other things surrounding being a resident in the Middle East, you might be thinking if that is possible, if you can navigate that process. I'm here to tell you today that it works. Okay, it works. It is possible, and it's something you can do. I have done it as well, and it worked for me. What did I do basically? Is that I already had my bachelor's when I left my country. I already had my bachelor's. And while residing there and working in Dubai, I was a resident. and I was working with a company as an inventory analyst at some point. And while I was doing this, I knew that I really, really want to further, want to do my master's. But I was looking at multiple countries. I was looking at Europe, Australia, and some other countries. But I really needed to um, go to the US because the US has a lot of when it comes to first class educational system that you might think of, right? And again, um, it's also good to just have a US institution on your resume, right? So it all makes sense. And what I was thinking through all this, the first thing I did was to sit down and reflect on the type of program I really want to enroll for or enroll to. When I sat down and I was thinking about that, I discovered, okay, I want to do this particular program. What did I do? I reached out to the school. Okay. I reached out to the school and then I was in communication with the school. And that is what I always try to tell applicants as well. Try as much as possible to be in communication with your school. Now, I know they usually have some FAQs on their website. That's the frequently asked questions that might be helpful. But try a way to send them emails. Let them have you on their record. You know, you're always playing, kind of build a relationship. So by the time you're applying, your name will be very kind of speaking aloud for itself. So I built a relationship with my school and I was applying to two schools at a time, Notre Dame University and Vanderbilt University. These are amazing, amazing top universities. Um, and I'm really grateful for where I am right now in Vanderbilt. So I established a communication with the school, and we're in communication back and forth and everything. I already prepared the communication style and everything like a year before, right? After that, I applied for the program now formally. I wrote a very good essay, I can say, and then so many other supplements to the requirements. And I submitted everything that should be submitted, did the interview, and I got admitted. Now that's the first part from the abroad school, right? Now I'm in Dubai. In Dubai, I was a resident, and in Dubai, there's something we call the Emirates card. Let me see if I can show you here. I don't want my name to show, so I will just anyway. It has already expired. So this is Emirates card. If you're in Dubai and you're working legally in Dubai, you have Emirates card. It only lasts for 2 years, and then you have to renew it. Okay, this is expired. This expired to okay 2022. This expired from 2022. So I remember when I came here, it was still very active. So it expired when I was here in the US. But if you're working legally in the United Arab Emirates, the UAE, you would have this, right? And this gives you an edge. This gives you an edge because it signifies that you are legally in the country. What I mean by that is that it means that you are actively noticeable and you are there legally. Okay, try as much as possible to avoid any illegal entry into any country because what that does to you is that it affects your ability to enjoy some privileges that you can enjoy as a resident. Okay, you wouldn't want to take yourself through that stress. If you have the avenue, try as much as possible to enter any country legally. It doesn't want the stress, trust me. So you're going to have your Emirates card, right? And once you have this, it helps you. It doesn't help you to apply to your school. It only helps you with the visa processing. And I'm gonna get to that. So now you've gotten your I-20. That's your admission letter or admission package, whatever it is from abroad. Now you have that. You put it by your side, and then you go to the embassy website. I think I have that here. I'm just gonna read it aloud. I don't want to take you guys through the website here. So you can just go to ustraveldocs.com/AE. That's ustraveldocs.com/AE. I think that A stands for Arab Emirates. So you create a profile there. Once you create a profile, they're going to ask you to choose where you want to be interviewed, whether it's in the Abu Dhabi, the capital of the country, or Dubai, like the Lagos of the country, like the New York of the country, right? So you choose. Once you choose that, you pay the necessary fees. So I mean, submit the necessary details, and they schedule you for an interview. Okay. Now, where this comes in is that your visa officer, your VO, might ask you, how long have you been in this country, just to have a sense of, okay, maybe you are established in the country, or maybe you have some form of ties in the country. So you wouldn't want to be illegal in Dubai and they want to go for visa interview in the same country to another country. It doesn't look good, and you might get denied or even banned. So you don't want to go through all that unnecessary steps. So if you have this, it's good for you. You can always, see you are a resident, it means you are doing something tangible in the country. You can always apply for that. Again, having this doesn't guarantee your visa approval, but it helps to give the visa officer an idea that this person is seriously doing something actively in the country, right? I remember my time, I was asked how long have I been in the country. I said, okay, a few years, and I'm working and everything. So all those were like good instinct. Okay, this person is legal and is doing something right. And again, the question they are always asking, because they know that majority, almost 80% of the people in UAE as of today are residents, meaning that they are not Emirati, they are not Arabs, right? They know that you are there to work, so they need to know that you have some form of ties back to your home country. Okay. So how did I create that on my own path? I made sure that my argument for the visa still falls back to the fact that I will be going back to my country to do this and this and this after my program. Okay. So that's left for you to figure out. You will be the one to decide whatever argument you want to make, how you want to convince the VO that this program you're going for is going to have benefit you and your community back home. That's back to your actual original country. Let's say, for example, you are from Ghana and you stay in Dubai and you're applying to the school in US. Now you got your admission, you are legal in the UAE, you're going for your visa interview. You have to try to make the visa officer actually be convinced that what you're going for after your program, you're actually going to use that knowledge to impact your community in Ghana, be it Accra or whatever it is in Ghana, or Nigeria, or Cameroon, or India, or Pakistan. So these are the things basically. Now, if you are on a tourist visa, I know Dubai, again, the rules might have changed. But as far as I know, Dubai offers a tourist visa, right, for 3 months as a then. That as far as I know, if the policy has changed, I don't know about that, but if it hasn't, then it remains 3 months. Now, if you are on a tourist visa, okay, if you're on a tourist visa in Dubai, you can still apply to be interviewed in Dubai. Let me say that again. If you are on a tourist visa in Dubai, you can still apply to be interviewed for your US visa interview in Dubai or in UAE. As long as you have a visa that sustains you in that country legally, you can apply to be interviewed there. Let's say, for example, you've gone to Nigeria for you're in Nigeria for your interview, and for some reasons you got denied, and you've gone to Abuja, same thing, you go to Ghana, the same thing, and let's say something is taking you to Dubai, and you have a visa, tourist visa or whatever visa there. As long as you are there legally, you can always apply through the embassy in that place. I remember that I was interviewing in Dubai, the US embassy in Dubai. Amazing space. There are no people there, just a few scanty people here and there. It's not packed or something, and they are very, very warm. So you want to try that, okay? So don't think that because I don't have an Emirates card or stuff like that, I can't apply for my US visa. You can definitely apply for your US visa if you are in Dubai or anywhere in the UAE region, as far as you're there legally, either by having an Emirates card or you have a visa that kind of sustains your stay in that country. You can easily do that. Okay. So that's how that works. And once you do that, you are free to go. And I remember that when I got my visa, I was planning to go back to Nigeria to like for a few visits, but I didn't do that again because the time was really, really short. And I moved directly from Dubai to to the US. So again, it's that easy. Okay, it's that easy. Don't look at it as a very complex journey, and do not let people that have limited access to information discourage you. If you're in Dubai and you really, really want to study in the US, the UK, the Schengen area, please go for it. It is 100% possible. It is 100% achievable. Okay? There's nothing on this planet Earth that is not achievable. So you can do that. Get your admission, apply for your visa, And the next thing is welcome to Europe, welcome to the US. And there you go. So please, if this information has really helped you, or you know someone that's in the UAE or Oman, Yemen, Qatar, Uzbekistan, Brunei, all these countries, right, within the Arabian Peninsula that see that maybe they have difficulty in navigating how to go from there, you can do it as long as you are not illegal. If you are illegal in the country, I don't know about that. But if you have your visa or your work permit, you can do it. 100% achievable. Please feel very free to drop your questions in the chat box and I will respond to them. I promise you that I will respond to them. And again, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We are growing gradually, and thank you for always stopping by to watch the channel. Again, it is yours truly, Nicolas Salako. Till I see you again. Bye for now. Shalom.